everyone and welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to share with you what I've been loving, and it's mostly everything on my face, and I will be doing a get ready with me because this is the makeup look I have been doing every day. It takes me 5 minutes and I just love it, and I've got some new products to share with you. So you know I've been on a bareMinerals kick and I have been loving just wearing my bareMinerals every single day. I couldn't find a concealer that I liked with my foundation. So I had a look online, I looked up, I thought I want something that's not liquid, but not powder either. And I came across this Nars Soft Matte Complete Coverage Concealer. And I thought, how good is that? Because it's a cream. I wouldn't necessarily need to set it. And I can just blob it on and then put my mineral makeup on. So that's what I've been doing. I've got this in the shade Light 1 Chantilly, which is probably the lightest shade. I couldn't figure out the shades and I wanted it to be a lot lighter just to give that kind of summertime look. I really like it. I put this on with a beauty blender. I'll show you how I do my makeup in 5 minutes in my next video, but I have been really liking this. The next up, I had to get a new shade of bareMinerals. I typically wear fairly light, which is 03, but it's looking very, very pale. I love that shade, but I had to go, I wouldn't say one up. I've got the shade Light 08. This is the shade I used to use originally years and years and years ago when I was first using bareMinerals. This was the shade I used. It's typically a lot darker. I mean, I've looked at the shades online and it's very hard to get the next shade, because you'd think you'd get the next shade up, but the next shade then looks too yellow or too pink. So I wasn't too sure, and I know I've used this shade in the past and it's in the same family of light with peachy hues. So I didn't want to go with something with golden hues when fairly light isn't. So this is what I'm wearing now. But my aim is to mix the two together, the fairly light and light. And I've got an empty pot, so I want to see if I can custom blend. Otherwise, the shade that I'm thinking of now is probably 5 or 6. So 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, maybe 6. But again, I'd have to try it. And I love trying shades, but the price of this now is like 36 to, I've seen it for 38. I'm like, what? But I managed to get it on sale for 24, which is what the original price was. But anyway, so I've been just using this as my concealer and buffing on the original. And I've been using that every day, and it's what I've got on now, and I just love it. I really love it. But I tell you what makes a massive difference, because I was going through my old videos of when I was wearing bareMinerals and I was like, how come it worked so well? I don't understand how it worked so well. I noticed the primer. I was using Benefit PoreFessional. Now I haven't used this in years, and I thought, it was always in the back of my mind to try it, and that's why I bought a really tiny travel size, which is, you know, the price of this travel size is beyond ridiculous. Like this to me is a sample size, but whatever. I wanted to try it. I didn't want to get the big size in case it didn't work. It works beautifully. It smooths out pores. It makes your bareMinerals apply really well, and it creates a beautiful base for it. I typically just apply this in the center. I know now why I wore these, because they are, I mean, it was like my OG bareMinerals days. It just works. It just goes on so well. I love this. So if you are a bareMinerals fan and you haven't watched my older videos, I do have a playlist of just bareMinerals, and I'm always using this primer, and the bareMinerals just goes on beautifully. Sticking with complexion before I go on, the other thing that I bought, you know, going back to my bareMinerals videos, is MAC Fix Plus. I swear by this to set your minerals. It is just unreal. And I was holding back for so long thinking, no, just because it worked then doesn't mean it's going to work now. And I thought, no, I'm going to get it. And I'm so glad I did, because it is beautiful for setting mineral makeup. It just melts it all in. The smell of this is so nostalgic. I just love it. But I particularly love it with my bareMinerals Original. These three together, they work a treat. They really work a treat. Wow. Next up, I got, because I've not tried this before and I wanted to try it, it's the Dip Brow Pomade by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I just find with a pencil, sometimes it can take too long, and I was really enjoying my Benefit browsings, just putting on the powder. It was really quick. Now I got the shade Blonde, which I'm wearing now, which I think is quite a good match. The bareMinerals powder browsings is just a warmer tone. I like both. I think I can put the browsings on faster, but this, I'm just getting used to it. And I bought the brush that goes with it just to fill in. I also found that with a pencil, my brows were coming out. I was pulling out the brows. So anyway, I got the shade Blonde because it said it was for darker blondes. I would typically go for a warmer tone. I think if my hair was a bit dark, I'd go for a warmer tone. I do have the pencil in Taupe, which I do think is a lot grayer, and that's for platinum hair. To be fair, I think they look the same, but it's not, the colour's not spot on for me. I do prefer the Benefit browsings, which I'm wearing in my previous videos, but I'm liking this for now. Then I picked up an eyeshadow because, and I'm wearing this now, because I just want a one and done eyeshadow. And sometimes I feel like when you're adding other shades, it looks too much, personally speaking. But I like to have something on, right? So I've picked up Woodwinked, which is classic MAC. And this is one of those magical eyeshadows that change colour. I don't know how to describe it. I've just got this shadow on, right? And it looks so bronze in here. But when you blend it out, you get almost this sort of mink, pinky bronze colour. And I love it. So it's not just a brown shadow. It has an iridescence to it that, look, you'll see what I mean. Oh God, you don't think you can see that, but it just has, like with the light, it changes with the light. So it's not just a matte flat brown, it's just a sort of lovely shimmer that you can just wash all over the eyelid, one and done. Bit of eyeliner, you're good to go. I've picked up a new mascara. You know I like my Rimmel Thrill Seeker, but they've come out with a new one, Wonder Volume Thrill Seeker, which I think has got a similar brush. Yeah. I couldn't tell you the difference. I think this one's extra black. Is this one extra black? I don't know, but I just wanted to try it. But I love the Thrill Seeker mascara. That's what I've got on now. And then I picked up, I was desperate for just an everyday matte liquid lip. And I caved and I bought the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Blur PillowTalk. Now I know that I like this because anything PillowTalk by Charlotte Tilbury, I adore. I've got this on now and I just love it. It's a lot, if you think PillowTalk is dark, this is a lot lighter than PillowTalk. Well, I mean, I think it sets down onto lips a lot lighter, but it's that perfect dusty rose. It's just so good. And what I love about a liquid lip is that you don't need to wear a liner with it. You can just put it on. It's the perfect color. I absolutely love this. I've been wearing it every day since I got it. The formula's gorgeous and the shade is perfection. I love the shade of this. So that's what's on my face at the moment. And then last but not least, I've really been loving the Merit Beverly Hills Flush Blush. This is just, the color of this is like the same, it's kind of like PillowTalk. So it gives you that kind of flush, it matches, do you know what I mean? I really, out of the two things that I got from Merit, if I was to recommend one thing out of the two, which was the bronzer or this, I would this. These are so good, and you can use them on your lips as well, but they are so good. They just give cheeks that glow. I love it. And this color in particular, if you like Benefit Dallas, you like your muted rose tones, this is the one to go. And this is why I picked this color, because I just love that kind of color. So yeah, that is what I've got on my face today. That is what I've been loving, absolutely loving. I am going to do this makeup look for you because it takes me 5 minutes. 5 minutes, and I just love it. So I don't know whether I should do it on the clock for 5 minutes, although I film on my phone, so I won't be able to do that. But you'll see how quick it is. And you know, I can't just, actually, maybe I'll try and do it. I'll try and do it talking in 5 minutes. That makes sense. Anyway, it's quick, it's easy. You're not messing about with liquids. You don't have to use setting powders and blah, blah, blah. I do use setting powder on my eye, but do you know what I mean? It's just quick. You don't have to do the whole liquid and the set and the this and that. It's quick. And it's get out the door makeup. It's a real life makeup. It's an everyday real life makeup, and I have been loving it. So I hope you're well. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll chat to you soon. Bye.